How's it going, guys? Matt here again with another episode for you on Operation Capsaicin. This is the part 2 series of how to build your tolerance. Glad to see you guys again. It's the weekend. How's your day doing? Let me know down in the comments, see what you guys are doing for your day. Hope you're having a wonderful day. If you have any good plans or anything, let me know. We'd love to hear about it. So today is we're going to be talking about snacks and tinctures. And I got some information. I covered pretty much a lot of it yesterday as far as the benefits and the pros with the all three and peppers, because pretty much basically these next two, this one, today's series episode 2, and tomorrow is pretty much going to be dealing with peppers. So obviously the like the vitamin benefits and everything like that is going to be obviously in these two parts because it's still dealing with peppers. So we're gonna talk about. First, I'm going to start off with some tinctures, what exactly they are, and how they are produced. Because a lot of people, believe it or not, I've had a couple people email me in the last couple of days asking about tinctures and the types of snacks, which is kind of why I thought about doing this episode, along with a couple people asked me to do this series. So I'm going to explain a little bit about that, and hopefully it helps you out. Also with building your tolerance, because that's the main theme of this this 3-part series. So I'm going to go off with tinctures. What exactly is a tincture? So a tincture is a process that they use with companies, whether it be like a big company or a family-owned business, like a local type thing, is when they use they use alcohol to extract the elements of a pepper. So it would be I can either do it in small batches or big batches, like if they're making like a big batch of tinctures. And typically you're going to get like very small, almost like the essential oils. I don't know if you guys seen those around. You probably have types of bottles, and it usually comes with a dropper because tinctures are pure, like pretty much purified. You're getting the full experience of the capsaicin that's in it, along with the floral, either the notes of the pepper, whether it be floral or bitter or stuff like that. So that would be a great way for you guys to try out doing tinctures. Obviously there's a slight side effect. Some people might not like the fact that it's alcohol based, so it's pretty much basically your your own preference. And also tinctures are going to be naturally going to be very hot because they're made by a bunch of peppers as rather than having a single pepper. So you got to be careful with that, and you got to pick and choose whether you're getting a tincture with a hybrid pepper or a pure phenotype, whether it be like a classical habanero or if you're doing like a 7-pot primo blend. So because the hybrids they're bred with more than one type of pepper, so it's not a typical naturally occurring pepper. So you want to pick and choose there with that. And also another positive note too, which you guys might like, is that you can get tinctures with flavors too, whether it be like a fruity flavor or some kind of bourbon flavor. I've seen millions of types of tinctures, so you can pick and choose those and check those out. Those are a great way to actually build your tolerance for sure, because you can use your you use the dropper and pretty much measure on how many you can do. Like if you're doing it once a day, you're trying to build your tolerance up, or you're doing it throughout the day, you can do like one drop for a couple weeks and see how you feel with that. And then once you start noticing that you can probably take a little bit more, you can do an additional pepper drop, like increase it by a drop, or so on and so forth, until you get to the point to where you feel like you've reached that maximum efficacy of building your tolerance, and you can move up to the next step. So which is they're great. They're fairly cheap and inexpensive too, because it's a simple process, which is they're pretty neat. I've tried a few myself. I like them. I'd rather do like I like eating peppers and snacks rather, because I'm not really going to be walking around with a bottle of tincture throughout the day trying to build my tolerance. I'd rather, enjoy a nice snack. Which the snacks, they have a bunch of them. I know Blazing Foods has one of my favorite snacks is the corn nugs. Corn nugs are very hot. They're made with 3 different types of peppers. Can't remember off the top of my head. I'll show you. I have a bag coming in the mail here soon. I'll show you. I'll bring it on an upcoming video. Maybe if it comes this week, I'll bring it on the episode 3 of this series, and I'll show you what they look like. So I'm going to start talking about those, because tinctures are pretty much self-explanatory. I mean, they're fairly basic. The heat levels do vary, so you have to definitely check on that. But I'm going to talk a little bit about these snacks here. Snacks are, you know, there's millions of snacks out there. There's tons of companies out there. You got to find the company that you like most. I typically go for a few local businesses in different states that focus on heat, because you can get ones that like they're not really, I'm trying to figure out how to explain that. They're not going to be as hot, because if they're like commercially made, they're not going to be. They might say like the for instance, like the Flaming Hot. The Flaming Hot, they're fairly hot, but for the average person, they're going to be hot. Like for someone like us or myself, it's not going to be hot at all, because we're eating stuff that's not as regulated as a commercially made product. So companies like Chase the Heat, like and Blazing Foods, they have types of stuff like that, which you can do research, and I will put down some links in the description here to this video of different companies that have higher levels of heat products. And so like, yeah, like the corn nugs, I'm going to focus on, I talk about those a little bit from Blazing Foods. Those are excellent. They have tons of flavor if you like corn too, so they're a really healthy snack for you. And they use the three types of peppers. The heat level on them is, I would say, fairly high for those of you who are at that stage of heat tolerance. They're an excellent snack, and even for like the mid to lower level heat tolerance for you guys, they would be good too, because the main thing I love about those is you can eat them and the heat builds up, so the more you eat, the hotter it gets. And then if you get to that point to where you're at your limit, to where you don't want to go higher, to where you want to scare yourself, you can stop eating them, and literally the heat will dissipate within seconds. Like that's why it's wonderful to eat products like that, and they're really tasty too. You'll see that. I'll put a link down there in the description. You guys can check them out. It's awesome. Another good snack I like to check out too. A lot of companies, they make beef jerky, and they can make some really hot beef jerkies, and the flavors on them are explosive. Like you can get like barbecue flavor ones with like Carolina Reaper and all that, and you can get ghost chili ones. I mean, there's like thousands of options out there, and most of those are going to be really hot, and like the flavors. That's one of my favorite go-tos next to the corn nugs would be the beef jerkies, because they're just super flavorful, and you should definitely give them a try. I'll put a couple links down for some tinctures and snacks and all that stuff down there. I gotta get caught up on some stuff here, but yeah, I'll get caught up here eventually. On that note, because this is going to be a very short video, because I covered a ton of information with peppers and the benefits of pretty much all three of these methods on building tolerance. But yeah, make sure you find your comfort zone, and it's a process that takes quite a while to build your tolerance, but you will definitely see the benefits, and you'll see the what I'm talking about, as far as a lot of people, like, for one, is when I'm eating hot stuff, like whether it be peppers or sauces or tincture or snacks, they say there's no way you can taste the flavor of stuff too, which you'll see that you'll be able to taste the flavor of these products, whether it be a pepper or a snack or tincture or something like that, when your tolerance gets high. Because when I ate the habaneros the other day, they're very fruity to me. You can taste the flavors because my tolerance is high. My body is used to eating that type of pepper with that kind of heat. It knows how to react to it. So it takes some time. Just bear with it. It's not going to be an overnight thing for sure. So on that note, I'm going to go enjoy the rest of my day. Today's Saturday, so I'm going to get some stuff going here. I'm going to enjoy my coffee and continue working on the channel here. I got a couple things coming up. A couple of people have sent me stuff, so I know I got a one-chip challenge coming up, and I got Linda's fiery treats coming. That's going to be here within the next couple of days or so. So I got that coming for you guys. So yeah, I got a bunch of stuff coming for sure. So thanks for coming. This is Operation Capsaicin. I'm Matt. That was episode 2. I'll see you on the next one.